don't need a man. I do. I need a man. I am dependent. When I get one man, my hands just get limp. I am not. Gonna be forever. I told you I would have waited until everything was better. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not new here, welcome back, my beautiful people. And if you are new here, welcome. This is Sanjean's Life. If you like things like lifestyle, beauty, fashion, and all that great stuff, chit chats and stuff, this is the right channel to be on. So hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends, and it will really help me out with my channel. So today we was having this conversation, like me and some couple people a couple days ago, and I was like, you know what, I ain't do a chit chat in a while, so let me bring it to YouTube. Let me see what you guys think about some of these topics. Now, any opinions or anything you guys have, just leave it in the comment sections below. Let's have a conversation. Now, let's keep it cute. Everyone is different. Everyone have different opinions about stuff, and everyone lives their lives differently, so it's okay. So there's no need to get too hot and sweaty in the comments and get too offended. All right, so we're keeping it cute over here on this channel. Positivity, no negativity. That's the main goal here. And if you are that person, hit that subscribe button and let's get into the video. Okay, so first topic, I got my water because I know some people can be hot and sweaty for no apparent reason. Now, the first thing for me that we were talking about is something I think that we need to leave in 2022. This is 2023. There are too much ways and means for things to happen that we're doing this. Can we not be in a restaurant and got 10 people at a table splitting the bill? Listen, that I think is ridiculous. Number one, think about the waiter and the people that gotta deal with this bill. It's like 10 of you guys on a table. This body, like, you know what, I ain't eat that, I ain't paying for that, I ain't splitting the bill, this bill is $600 and I only eat $10 in food, yada 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 yada. Cut it out. If you is that person, don't invite me nowhere here, because that is low-key embarrassing. Now let me explain why I say that. There are so many ways and means that you guys can sort that bill out before you go out. Because here in Canada, I don't know about other places, they've got Cash App and stuff, but here in Canada we have e-transfer where you can send money via email, right? And I know when I'm planning a dinner the same night, not with 10 people or 15 or whatever amount, the same night, I know when I'm doing birthday dinners and all that jazz and stuff. It's like a planning process. You understand? So whoever that planning this thing will call and say, okay, I want to go there, we get a dinner at this particular place. For instance, let me say Harbor 60 or whatever, Joey's, whatever, any place. And you like, okay, yeah, I can go. Oh my goodness. Go on the internet, look at how much money you can afford and stick to your budget. If you know you're going out with people that like to spend $160, you don't have that to spend, that is fine. Still go for the experience, however, stick to your budget. If you know you're going to be ordering nuggets and chips, stick to nuggets and chips. Contact the person that plan and say, look, I coming, but I can only afford nuggets and chips or whatever, that how much money is spending. That's fine. That's okay. When everybody get to the restaurant and stuff, the person bring the bill. I know we already got the phones out in we hands, because we can take pictures of the food, we can take pictures of everything, because we got to post on the Instagram. Like me, I just got people waiting while I take pictures of the food. Anyway, there's no reason why you can't say, okay, Sanjean, I can e-transfer you the $10 plus a little extra for the tip, plus a little extra for tax or whatever to your phone. Why we can't do that? Why we can't sit at the table with phones are already in we hand and e-transfer or Cash App or whatever you guys use, one person how much money they eat in the food or whatever, got me talking crazy, and then one bill get paid. Well, we can't do that. Well, we gotta be at the table like, oh, $600. I am not splitting no bill, which is fine because if you can't afford to split a $600 bill and you only eat $10 in food, I get that. But do we have to do it at the table in front of everybody, in front of guests that sitting around, in front of the waiter or waitress? Cut it out. There's too much ways we can get money to one person. This is not the Stone Ages. Without the whole showdown, without people getting up, leaving the table pissed off, and even paying. Plan your money before you go. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying not to go. I'm not saying that you have to split this $600 bill. If somebody ordered a steak for $90 or you only eat $10 in food, fine. Everybody don't have the money to split, which is I don't care. My thing is, let's not embarrass ourselves at the restaurant table going through this whole thing. Plan ahead. That's all. Alrighty? Okay, next. So this is kind of like adding on to what I said earlier about the restaurant thing, about these 10 people or whatever. In 2023, can we cut down on these friends groups? Like, how one has got 10 best friends? How one has got 10 best friends? Every minute, oh, that's my best friend. That's my best friend too. Oh, always best friends. How people has got 10 best friends? And then it's always drama. And it's going to be drama because you can't have 10 best friends. Somebody ain't gonna like somebody, and some talk and go here, there, and everywhere. And it's too much. Like, how? Like, my circle's so small, right? Sometimes I be talking to myself. That how small my circle is. Like, how many has got 10 best friends? Y'all need to be careful and need to be mindful. And it just happen all the time. You're seeing it on the internet. You're seeing it in the news. Like, it's always a group that is always some sort of conflict, some sort of fight, some sort of death, some sort of craziness. I don't understand why you guys need to have so many people in your space. And when you have so many people putting in the 2 cents in everything that you do and bringing their energies, that's a problem. You guys need to protect your energy and your mental state from a lot of things. And having so many people in your space, that is a recipe for disaster. And this going into the next thing too, like these girl trips, cut it out. Like, I know everybody see what going on in the news, but that young lady that went to a girl trip with her friends and how it turned out for her. And it's not like this is the first time it happened. It keep happening. And I don't understand why people aren't learning from these experiences. Keep your circle small. There's nothing wrong with having people you talk to, you hang out with and stuff. But certain things, I think personally, you want to create memories with true people that you can look back and say, okay, me and she had a really good time. You understand? We had a really good time. And you create memories with those people. You don't want to create memories with 20 people, especially people you just meet on Instagram or, like, keep when the circle small. And when your circle is small, it's so much easier and so much relaxing. Yeah, when I was younger, I had like these girls and we used to hang out and stuff. And my circle got so small because in that circle has so much madness going on. And the older you get, you realize that you don't need that. You don't need that. Like, have 1 or 2 really close best friends. Take your trips with, travel with, enjoy with. You guys need to cut it out with so much friends. You're a grown adult, hopefully. And you should realize now that you don't need that. There's nothing wrong with talking with people. There's nothing wrong with, you're going to work, you have your colleagues at work, you talk and stuff and blah, blah, blah. When you go home. Have that person there that you genuinely care about and generally care about you, that knows the ins and outs, that you can sit and have that conversation with. You don't need 20 million people. And those girl trips, listen, take your trips, but you could do it by yourself. Some people don't want to travel by themselves because I get it. Just have 1 or 2 people. You don't need 10 people or 15 people. And if you cut your circle small, you will see how much easier it is to pay that bill to any restaurant. Just saying. Just cut it out. Ladies and gents, we don't need that. And I can really say ladies, because men don't really care. But ladies, especially for us, there's too much jealousy and too much envy now in this world that we think that we have so much friends. There's no way that you can have a group of 10 or 100 people and everybody on the same page. It ain't gonna work out. It's a recipe for disaster. Cut your circle down and have genuine people around you that you could trust and that you can lean on. Yeah? Next. Stop getting offended. I would like you to start getting offended at every single thing that somebody says to us. Start getting offended. Especially if it's somebody that you don't even know. Like, I just be on Instagram and stuff because that's my part-time job. And I see people so hot and sweaty on the internet when somebody says something about them, like going back and forth in the comments. Like, that person don't know you. You don't know them. That person behind the screen. Start getting offended so fast and so easily about what people say about you. Ain't that serious? If you have somebody in your space or in your circle or whatever that says something to you and it offends you, I can understand that because that person is in your space. And even then, you don't have to have this big blowout. We're adults. We can have a conversation. Well, Sanjin, you said something to me that I ain't really respect and it offend me. Let the person know. Don't get hot and ready to argue and cuss on things because we grown. We are ladies and gents. We're not cussing up in the streets. No, we ain't doing that. So just have a conversation. And start getting so offended so fast because I guarantee you somewhere down the line or somewhere time in real life we offend somebody too. You understand? So we need to understand, like, we are not perfect. That person is not perfect. Have the conversation with that person if they are close to you or in your circle and sort it out as adults and move on. Don't harp on it. If this person do not know you from a can of paint and this person is just behind the screen on the internet, who cares? Let them talk. All right? Yeah, we moving. We ain't doing that in 2023. Okay, next. Now, this conversation went on already long, but not long for you too. For you guys. All right. I get so straight off the back. I am a dependent. Let me get that straight. I am not one of those females that, I'm a masculine man, I'm so independent. I am independent because I work, because in these times that we're living in, women have to work. Even though if you're in a relationship or something with somebody, 2 incomes is better than 1. However, I am a dependent. I am one of those people. I am not so, like, all for women doing everything and no, I am not. And I think we get to a point where in society make it seem that if it's bad to be a female, that if it's bad to be a soft life female staying at home just cooking and cleaning for our partners, our husbands, or whatever, like it's a bad thing. And let me tell you something, it's not a bad thing. Women were meant to be not working. But we have to work in these times because time's hard. Yeah? But women weren't created to do that. Women were created to be home, taking care of the kids and taking care of the household and making everything good. So when our husbands go out and they work, they come home, they eat a meal, relax, and keep it pushing. Now it's like we took this feminist word to a whole another level, to a point where we as women becoming men. And a man, I don't want to become no man. Now listen to me. if you really look at it, like, what does men really ask us to do that we don't do ourselves? We cook, we clean. Well, let me rephrase that. If you are a lady, you come home from work or whatever, you cook for yourself, you clean your apartment or your house, you do your laundry. What outside of that are men asking us to do that is so detrimental that we can't do? If we're coming home and cooking for ourselves, you trying to tell me you can't put extra pot of rice or extra cup of rice in the pot for the man? How, like, I don't get it. You try and tell me that when you cleaning the house, you cleaning your apartment, your house, you have a husband, so it's bad not to clean the house, but that's something that we got to do. That's something that we generally is going to do. We can do laundry, we can wash the clothes, so where we can't put the man's shirt in the laundry the same time. Now let me tell you something. If you have a man out there that is working hard, paying all your bills, you don't have to work. You just got a hobby like YouTube. So around with cleaning the house and cooking. If my man tell me he want food, where it gets to a point where society got me taking out the kitchen is so bad. Not even the kitchen, that putting an extra pot of rice or extra piece of chicken in the pan is so bad. I don't get it. So that was my thought process. Other people were different, obviously. That's their thing, which is fine. We had a conversation, but for me, I don't get it. So if I just explain to me in the comment section below, like, what is so hard in doing the same thing that we're doing, just a little more effort, if you understand what I'm saying. Because, like, we ain't doing nothing outside of what we can usually do for ourselves. That's my thought process about it. So for me, I am independent. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to change tires. I don't want to be so dependent where I gotta lift up a table by myself. No. I have a man for that. You get what I'm saying? Like, women, it's good to be independent, because I have my 9 to 5 and stuff like that, but don't get to the point where we are men ourselves. Like, no, we ain't meant to lift up cars and do certain things. We get to the point where, oh, I don't need a man. I do. I need a man. I am dependent. When I get one man, my hands just get limp. I am not, certain things I am doing. And I think some of us need to get back into that, like, on our feminine side, because nowadays you don't know who, like, I think it's a bit much. That's just me. As I said, I am independent. I don't want to do too much as a lady. And I think a man supposed to do stuff. That's just me. And support. That's just me. There's nothing wrong with helping out. If you got a job, if you do, and that 50-50, I know that day. I prefer a man doing majority. I would say 90%. It differs, but majority for me, because I think that's a man's position. Yeah, like, that. Just let me know what you want to think in the comment section below, because this one was a hot one. But let me know what you guys think about that part. All right, so next is confidence level. So we were talking about, like, because I just work close to Holt Renfrew, right? So we just see, like, the vehicles and stuff putting up, valet and what's not. And I was like, when I get my car, wherever I go, listen to me, if there's a valet parking, I valet parking. I am going to always have a $10 or $20 tip in my purse to tip that person to park my car. Yeah, why not? Like, I don't care if I end up driving a 1992 Honda with manual windows rolling down. You are going to park my car, valet parking, because I deserve it. Because I am that person, and I don't care what other people think. I think we need to start showing up as like we are meant to be there. Not only Range Rovers and Ferraris and stuff can get valet parking. Anybody can. Pull your car up wherever there is valet parking, sis or gent, and park. Let that man park your car. and walk into that establishment like you are meant to be there, regardless of who you're driving. Why not? You suffered enough. Like, put yourself in that position. Think more about yourself. Like, be more confident and think that you deserve to be wherever you are because there's only one you. You understand? Yeah, get your car parked. That is something that I will be doing when I get my vehicle. I don't care where I am. If there is valet parking, I am gonna always have tape in my purse and get somebody to park my car because I am that girl. I am that person. I am Sanjean and I deserve it. I've suffered enough. I like certain things, like luxury things, or that is not even luxury. Like certain things that people consider luxury is something so standard that we put in society. God, it seemed like we have to be a certain way or look a certain way or whatever to get these things done. Friend, no. So what we doing in 2023, we can pull up at any valet parking slot, even if we have manual windows rolling down, and we are gonna hold that tip, please, hold my keys and park my car. Yeah, like we deserve it. Because why? We're that person, we're that girl, we're that man. It's only one us and we deserve to be anywhere. Yeah? So yeah, that what we're doing in 2023. Okay, and last topic I can hit on before we go is flights. Child, pay the extra $50 to get a one-way flight. I am not trying to save $50, $20, $30 and stop at 20 different airports. Sis, Argent, pay the $50 and go one way. That is too much. When people just do that, I don't understand why people. I paying right now in 2023. I telling myself it's pure convenience. I am not stressing myself out to save a buck. I am not. One way tickets, please and thank you. There's a one way tickets, please and thank you. I am not trying to save $50 to go from here, there, everywhere, 20 different airports just to get to one destination when there are one-way flights. I get it. Some places you have to connect. If it's a have to and a must, of course, I ain't got no choice but to connect. But if I don't have to connect, I am not going to sit down in the airport for near an hour, sometimes 2, 3, to get to destination when there's a one-way ticket just to save $50. Child, that $50 will help me with my mental capacity because I am not doing that. Please pay the extra and one way. Another thing too, like convenience. I am not stuffing everything in a little small carry-on. No, your girl can take whatever she wants and I can pay for that luggage. Yeah, that's me. I can pay the extra. I want to be comfortable. I want to got all of my stuff that I need with me, so I can pay the extra. Like I need stuff. I am not stuffing everything into one little drizzle of suitcase. If I need to have more stuff, and I can be I can leave that behind because I want it, but I don't really want it, and I want to pay for extra bag. Pay for that extra bag, sis. Like pay for the extra bag. Cause what does end up happening? You ain't taking things from where you going, then you get to this destination you can buy, so you can end up spending more than that. So yeah, like pay the extra bag. If you gonna carry stuff, pay the extra baggage. We ain't doing that in 2023. Just pay for it. You understand? And one more thing, get your own room. Once it's in the budget, I think it's too old now. I think it's too old to be sharing a room with 3 and 4 people, even 2. Let me get my own room, please and thank you. Like, we don't need to be sharing a room, we're grown. Like, I want to spread out my hands, I want to stretch out my foot, I want to walk around my the hotel room however I want to walk. If I don't feel like putting on clothes right now, I don't want to. You understand? I am paying for this vacation trip or this trip to be comfortable and to relax. I don't want to be in a room with a twin bed with somebody next to me snoring, and I don't want to do that. I just want to be comfortable as a grown woman, as all of we should, grown woman, grown man, whatever. and comfortable in our hotel room, in our space. Yeah? So let me do that. Let me get we own rooms. We can budget for it and we can pay for it. And we starting at 4-star and up hotels. Yeah, let me do that. Because 2023 is the year for everybody to come into their own and to enjoy life. Because this world, I don't know how long it can last. So enjoy it. You understand? Enjoy it. Pay the extra buck to enjoy the experience. Yeah, because me, I will be doing that. And don't ask me to share the room. Don't ask me to do that. No. And no, I ain't doing that. And I want a king size bed too. You know what I mean? Like, why not? I deserve it. You get me? Yeah. So guys, this is the end of the video. That was just a chit chat kind of video. You know, I haven't done one of these in a while. So it was like, yeah, let me do a little chit chat video for you guys. And yeah, tell me what you guys think about what I spoke about down below. As I said, be keeping it cute in the comments. Ain't nothing to get hot and sweaty about. Everyone has their own opinion. So tell me what you guys think. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Subscribe and all that wonderful, wonderful stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.